Hello and welcome to Flex Fitness. Today we're going to talk about exercise tips and then show you some exercises that you can do for your core. One big thing that when we're doing core exercises is people start straining on their neck, either by pulling or they're tucking their chin too much. If you have a lower back injury, sometimes it can exacerbate that if you're doing it incorrectly or you're not focusing on stretching through that posterior chain. So we always want to think of our ab muscles. All they want to do is shorten, right? So we want to think of crunching, flexing in through the spine. But we also don't want to over flex. And we also want to think of engaging our core. So right now I'm actively engaging my core. So it's similar to Kegels or lifting your pelvic floor. And then we're able to engage those big muscles, the six pack, the rectus abdominis, the internal, external abdominals as well if we're rotating. So I'm going to show you 3 different exercises here. And I'm going to show you some adaptations if you're feeling like you're not strong enough or you want to make it more difficult. The first one here is going to be a Russian twist. So ideally we're leaning back and I want you to rotate and touch the ground on both sides. And ideally we're keeping our head pointed straight ahead. Just like so, we're engaging our core. The further you lean back, the harder it is. If we want to make this more challenging, we can lift one leg. Even more challenging, lifting both legs. And we want to try and prevent that kind of swaying of the legs like this. And if you want to challenge yourself even more, we can put a weight, a med ball in your hand. You can go up, you can hold it, you can do more reps. So that's one way of really adapting that exercise. Now you're going to find if you're weaker in through the core, you have issues with your back, that you're going to want to start with your feet on the ground. Okay? Really focus on breathing, engaging that core. Okay? That's going to help strengthen your core, so hopefully reduce any back pain that you have. The next one here is going to be a scissor crunch. I call them scissor crunches. So we've got one leg up, one leg straight out, and we want to crunch up and across the body. As soon as I feel that shoulder blade touch, I'm going to come up and across. Okay, one way, if you feel like you're too tight here, your leg's getting tight, you're not able to get up, we can bend the knee, just like this. Okay? And if we want to make it harder, we're going straight, and then we're also going to lift this leg about 1 inch off the ground. So it's going to activate those hip flexors, so our core, our ab muscles, are going to have to work harder. Okay? So that's a great workout. That's called great exercise, called scissor crunches. The next one is a plank. So like I said before, we're usually actively engaging our core concentrically and eccentrically, so flexion and extension. But we can also do isometric static holds. So the way that I like to do these ones here is I'm going to start from straight arm, and we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg, and hold it for a second. Exhaling. Make sure that we're not rolling through the body, okay? That we're keeping those hips nice and square. And we can make this more difficult by holding it longer. We can also go up onto our hands and our toes and doing it like this. Okay? So those are 3 great exercises that you can see. As you get stronger, you can progressively make them more difficult. There's always a way to make things more difficult. For more great tips like this, or questions about today's workout and tip, follow that link at the bottom. Take care, have a great day.